This is the Marvel Legends series, Avengers Infinity War, Thor. This is his third incarnation as the mighty thunder god, or the mighty Thor. And let's have a quick look at the packaging. This figure is part of the second wave of the Avengers Infinity War, the Cull Obsidian Build-A-Figure wave. Here's the rest of the assortment, whose parts will allow you to build Cull Obsidian. All right, very nice. I think this is a very polished, well-made figure, but clearly not my favorite out of all the Thor figures I've had. He's got with him his new hammer, Stormbreaker, and it's got this lightning effect on it, which you can obviously remove if you want to. I mean, it just looks so much cooler with it. I don't know. Yeah, so it's an axe and a hammer. Look at the detail on it. Come on. Okay, it's that sort of uru metal gray. I love it. Love the details on it. Very nice. And the handle, unpainted, but nevertheless, very nice detail. Clear plastic, clear soft PV, very soft PVC plastic that they've used on it. It's clear blue to give it that lightning effect on him, on the hammer. Very nice. Okay, on to Thor. The figure looks fantastic. I mean, he's got this muted, sort of matte, but polished type of armor on him. It's still a variation of the Thor armor we've seen in his previous incarnations. Got this metal sleeve, of sort of armor sleeve or mesh sleeve, some pants, some shin guards, armor, and of course his cape. What I love about the cape is it doesn't fall off. However, because of the sculpt, let's talk about the detail of the sculpt. The shoulders do look a little bit too low, and the neck looks a little bit too long. So that when he moves his arms like this, it just kind of feels weird. That the shoulders are a bit too low. Even if you're having him in these poses, you get what I'm saying? The shoulders should be a tad bit higher, like a quarter of an inch, eighth of an inch higher where it should be. Yeah, I guess the cape is creating an illusion or something like that. But yeah, overall, it's a good, well-made figure. A good representation of how Thor is in Avengers Infinity War once he gets Stormbreaker. But very nice. Okay, I think the biggest selling point of this figure is, apart from the great sculpt and the hammer, is really the face sculpt. And to me, this is the technology of Hasbro, trying to get the best likeness of the actor who plays the character. And this is a very good representation of Chris Hemsworth. And look at that. Maybe a little bit too much wash on the hair, but the sculpt alone is fantastic. Just not sure about the look. He looks a little bit dazed with this. It feels a little bit dazed. You can see there's a difference in the right eye from the left eye. I'm not going to say any more. There's that scar that if you watch Ragnarok, you'll know where it came from. He's got a full beard. There's marks he still had from Ragnarok. Very nice. I'm just expecting something like this, like a mean game face instead of a relaxed, dazed face. Yeah, I don't know what to do with it, but you get what it is. It is what it is. I mean, it's still a good figure. All right, and here are the Thors that I have in my collection so far. I've gotten rid of the old Thor from the first movie, Mighty Avenger, and the dwarves, the Dark World. I have the Age of Ultron Thor, which is probably still my favorite out of all the three. My second favorite is the Ragnarok Thor. I thought this has the best Chris Hemsworth sculpt yet. And this, he's not to take anything too much away from this figure. It's not a bad, terrible figure, but he's my least favorite out of all three, for some reason. I don't know why, but I thought he would be my least favorite, but it turns out I like this Thor actually better than this one for some reason, mainly because of the sculpt. I think the sculpt is more accurate with this one than that one. But overall, it's a great representation of Thor in Infinity War, and I absolutely love it. It's gonna get a 9 out of 10 for me. I think it's great. I think Hasbro did a wonderful job with this one. It's a great representation of Thor in the movie. Okay, before we go, let's talk about articulations. Ball jointed neck that's on a hinge, ball jointed upper torso, ball hinge shoulders. Some of the joints are a little bit loose on my copy. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, ball hinge wrists that go in and out for both hands. No waist swivel, ball jointed hip, thigh swivel, double jointed knees that go all the way there, ball hinge ankles with the rocker pivot. So again, a great figure. Not perfect, but definitely a wonderful addition to your collection of Marvel Legends Thor figures. There you go, folks. Hope you've enjoyed this little video review. This has been the Marvel Legends series, Avengers Infinity War, Thor from the Cull Obsidian Build-A-Figure Wave. Thanks for watching.